You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
Or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is post Mother's Day, May 15th, 2023. How are we? Well, what an interesting 24 hours, 12 hours, 20 hours. However else I don't know. It's just a never, hold on, I gotta fix the light. It's just a never ending, are you serious, light? There it, oh, hold on. There it is, all right. You just never know what's gonna happen. So, as some of you see on tonight's thumbnail, we are going to have a great show. I'm going over some unsettling locations worldwide on Google Earth, something we haven't done in a couple years. I was doing it before the show and have to admit, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I like watching it zoom and all that stuff. It's really fun, Google Earth. I could see this being a staple of the show. You know what I mean? What is hold on. GOLDENGATE bridge. Okay. I didn't want Google Earth to be on a location that I'm going to be showing tonight. So I just put in Golden Gate Bridge and let it sit there. So we're going to do that. I have someone joining me tonight, about 30 minutes. This person will hang out with us. It's Michael from Dark Hour Paranormal. He's just going to sit in tonight. And, he's back from Brazil. Where did he go? The Yucatan Peninsula. Yeah, so he's been back, obviously, but he's just going to join, and we're going to talk about ufology. I've got a lot of stuff to go over tonight, and should be good. Should be really good. I think you're going to like it. All right, so with that being said, also we have this. Well, Spaced Out Radio supporting Stephen Cambion. So I let Dave know how I felt about what he's doing, having Scambian come on his show. And he's doing it on purpose. He's doing it because he likes the drama. Dave is a player, a very big liar, and he plays everybody. Everything about Spaced Out Radio isn't even real. From the subscribers' actual number, which I think is around 14,000, to Dave's actual encounters with aliens and Bigfoot. I mean, he's had it all. He's done it all. Yeah, he's even psychic too. A remote viewer. He thinks he's me. It's just a different animal over there, guys. That's all I'm going to say. But I can't be friends with somebody who just doesn't get it. And that's where I'm leaving it. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm moving away from that entity. And as far as I'm concerned, from this point on, Dave Scott doesn't exist. And I think he wants it that way. He did this, not me. So, from fake apologies to fake everything else over there, we're fine without it. And besides, when did we ever need each other? And basically, the only reason I tried to become friends with him again was it felt like I was proving to myself that this guy will reveal himself again, and people don't change at that age, especially this guy. So I was right. Snake oil salesman. Sad. It really is. I tried. I did. I tried. When I said, hey, I said to him, I don't really like to tell anybody who they should have on their show, but here's what you need to know, what Stephen Scambian just did on his show with Brent's kid and da-da-da-da-da. And then he goes like this. He goes, who's Brent? Like, you don't know who Brent and Blake Cousins are? Don't play me. So then listen to this, and then I'll end it. He thought I was mad. You got the ego on this guy is so off the charts. He's so opposite of everything you think you know about him. The opposite. I promise. He thinks that I was mad that Scambian was on his show and I wasn't. He says, and the reason I know that, because he says, I was going to have you on next. He doesn't get it, but he does. He's just playing me. He's playing. He knows what he's doing, and he's getting exactly what he wanted. An end to this. And then he says, I really liked you, Rich. No, you didn't. You didn't. You used me. Just to bounce your ideas off of. You don't even care about what I say. Every time you start talking when you have a conversation with Dave, this is what it's like. And then I went to the store and I fell on a donkey. Hey, Rich, let me tell you something that I did today. Always about him. Can't handle the people like that. Just can't handle it. And he does that too. Oh, and that fucking Canadian accent. Welcome to the show, everybody. I see we got a super chat. Who is this? Jeanette Angel with $10. Hi, handsome. Well, we're upgrading, I guess. Are we level jumping the relationship live? Are we level jumping to compliments now? Thank you very much. Hey, tell me something I don't know. All right? Tell me something. Did I say that out loud? Come on. I think I'm old and I know it. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not 30, 40. I'm not even 50. I know. I hit the wall. It happens to everybody. Everybody hits the wall. And then slide down. Thanks, Jeanette. Mucho gusto, generoso. By the way, you look handsome too. That's how I flirt. We got some people here, I see. Hey, Rebecca's here. Hi, Rebecca. Welcome to the show, The Wild World. Hey, Double B, Bob Birkins. What's up, Chief? Andrea Coran, how are you? Good to see you. Chris, so nice. We said it twice. What's up? Greg O'Brien. What's up, friend? Good to see you. The boss, Diane. Diane is here with Michelle and Dinkamazi. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Good? Stu Gerson. I was talking about the Dave Scotticus. You know, from Spaced Out Radio. And that's another thing. You know, usually when you're friendly with somebody again, or, you know, you might mention their show or something. He never once mentions Goof on Spaced Out Radio. We talk about him here. You know, I pump him up. He'd come in, he'd super chat me, like, you know, to make an appearance, whatever. And you know, we talked. And that's that. Quincy, what's up, Gypsy? Tony, how you doing, Chief? Bernie, what do you say there, huh? Snap ahead. John Griffin. I know. Yeah, I'm a young man. I don't feel it. In respect to his new haircut, just quote Fifth Element lines to Canvas. Oh my God. That haircut is hysterical. It's the best lesbian haircut on Half a Man. So Zorg, see how your entire empire of destruction comes crashing down all because of one little cherry. Moody! What's up, Bones? Good to see you, man. What's up with the title? I don't know. You must have missed it. Nathan, what's up? From the Quantum Show. Nathan. Hey, Nathan. Fort Myers. We'll always have it. We'll always have Fort Myers. Hi, Dorothy. Good to see you. Hope you had a nice holiday weekend. What was it? Yesterday? It was yesterday. Feels like 2 days ago to me. Well, I spent all weekend with my folks. You know, because a lot of stuff's happening. So, you know, we got to cross some T's and dot some I's and, you know, all that stuff as you get older. Talk about the will and the bills and what happens if dad has to go in a home. And, you know, we went over a lot of stuff just in case. Carnundrum is here. What's up, man? Yeah, I got the link. Saw some things you sent me. Thank you very much. I think I said hi. Dave Bailey's here. What's up, Dave? Good to see you, man. John's Southern Exposure. How are you? That was a weird hello. How are you? How are you? Paula Faust. Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate that. Did I just say sweetheart? You'd never hear me talk like that because I'm not a loving guy. I'm not. I'm very mean. D's House Genetics, what's up? All right, let's get started. If I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we got a lot of show to do. And Michael's going to join us here in about 10, 15 minutes. Whenever he gets here, really, it's fine. Yeah, I saw Moody. I know you really hate the drama, I think, right? I know. I don't hate it. I just want to get away from it. It's not something I care to keep talking about, or, you know, like with Dave and all these other lying, scamming YouTubers. I don't even know what to say. But I don't know what I was going to say. It's sad. Sad. Yeah. Because here's what Dave probably thinks. All I did was have a guy on my show. And this is how Rich is treated. I mean, I went off on him. I was not nice. I have to admit it. Told him I detested him. Told him how I felt. And because he just didn't get it. He didn't even care to ask, why are you this upset? He didn't care. He didn't care. And he proved that again. He just is about, you know what Spaced Out Radio really is? You know, I think we haven't done much, but I'm a boots on the ground type of guy. And since I met Third Phase of Moon, you know, we've done some things. And I'm now wanting to go back. And now that we have the channel, we got a lot of people here that really care about what we do. I think it's time we get back out there, do some boots on the ground. So, you know, that's what we're doing. Yeah, so it took 3 years, but nobody else is doing anything. Yeah. So, I mean, real, true, honest to goodness research. And I'm going to do some ghost hunts. That's what I'm doing. We're going to do paranormal ghost hunts. We're not going to focus on it. It's a paranormal channel, which mainly focuses on ufology, right? So, but we have to keep moving. I think we need to do something like this. The channel, I feel it's stale. Everything's, but that's me. I mean, people like it, you like it. I don't like it. I want to do more. So we're going to do more. And that's that. And the thing about what I like is that I'm going to Washington, if they'll have me there. And I mean the Cousins brothers. I don't know. You never know. Anything can happen. They may change their mind. They may change plans. But I can go right now. So I can go to Washington. That is going to be probably the second thing we'll be doing. I want to do a ghost hunt next weekend. When's the 27th? 27th? 15, 25. Isn't that next, not this Friday, but next Friday night. I want to do that location. Yeah, 25th. Oh, it's the 25th? No, 26th. So that, and then we go to Washington, D.C. Michael is probably going to make it there too. So the Cousins brothers, me, Michael, there's going to be a lot of people there, panel members from Third Phase of Moon. And because of the NPC thing with Greer, we're going to get interviews with as many people as we can. And probably go live while it's happening, you know, maybe for half an hour, just do something quick, maybe go live several times a day, just popping up, you know, like, hey, we're in Washington. You got to check this out. I had to go live and show you, you know, something like that probably will happen. I want to set up a sitting area and have a sign that says, "Is the Tic Tac real?" Or, something like that. "Convince me aliens are here," or "tell me why they're not here," which I like. "Tell us why there are no aliens here." I don't know, but that's what I want to do. So that's what I mean. How many opportunities do you get to go to Washington? I guess I can go anytime if I really wanted to. But I mean, where there's an NPC thing going on with whistleblowers, 60 of them or so. It's going to be a great couple of days. But if it doesn't work out and I can't go for whatever reason, we'll do something else that week. So real quick. Oh my God. Let me fix my Google Earth here real quick. Real quick. Let me fix my Google Earth here real quick, I said. All right. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys will be able to see it. All right, let's get rid of this. Cancel that. Let me pull up. Oh, let me close the editors up. Why is that on? Save, yes. My mother is... What a boring video I made. That Mother's Day video was so bad. I'm going to take it down after the show. The reason it was bad, because I wasn't even excited. I mean, you're going to make a Mother's Day video, at least smile while you're doing it. I didn't even smile. So, taking it down after the show. It was terrible. I have to admit, it was terrible. And that's okay. I'm not perfect. I'm going to make those mistakes every now and then. And I love my mom. Damn it. She liked the video, but I think she really didn't. How can I say that? Because today, the day after she saw it, she said, I was talking about the video, how I wasn't smiling and I was going to remove it and all that. And she says, "Yeah, take it down. You make me sound like I'm an angry old lady." I said, "No, I don't. Not even close. How do you get that?" I go, "Everything that I did in there was to show that no matter how crazy you are, how loud you are, how obnoxious you are, you're my mom and I love you for it." It's like, how do you not get that? So I think she didn't like it. If it was more excitable, it was like, "Hey, it's Mother's Day, everybody. And today I want to know what mothers do." So that's how the video was supposed to be. But I'm not one of those YouTuber guys that go, "Hey, I'm going to sell you something." You know what I mean? Yeah. Praise the cash. Basically, that's what happens on that channel every night. Every night. Every night. That's all it is. It's anger. It's I'm right, everybody's wrong type of show. It's really bizarre. It's a very angry, very disturbed individual, that Scambian. All right. So, waiting on Michael, which is fine. He can come anytime he wants, 10, 15 minutes. I do have some UFO news, which he and I are going to go over, but I've got a lot of stuff that, okay. Jeremy Corbell posted this the other day. General Igor Maltsev was commander-in-chief of the Soviet air defense for 7 years. And during his career in Russia, UFOs were such a problem, he gave an order to stand down when encountering a UFO over Russian airspace. So why was there a no shoot down order given to Russian fighter pilots? Because of the UFOs displayed an incredible capacity for retaliation. Turns out shooting at UFOs was a bad idea. Pilots were lost while going on the offensive and kinetically engaging UFOs. In one instance, there were more than 100 confirmed UFO contacts flying over Moscow at one time. The UFOs had the ability to cloak, Only thermal imaging could see them at times. They performed extreme movements and were determined not to be American assets or being from any other known technologically advanced nation. Did you just hear what I said? Hundreds of UFOs were over Moscow. I know, my allergies are so bad. Here, I'll play this. This is just, it's an incredible story if it's true, but sadly, it's coming from somebody that Jeremy Corbell knows. All right, let's see if we can make sense. Let's see what this guy has to say. Who's this? George Crapster.
I did that because they have, quote, incredible capacities for retaliation.
Oh, I just said all this.
Because they'll shoot back. And we know that there were incidents of that in Russia.
Yeah, that's amazing. So he did confirm to you that the Russian government at first would shoot down UFOs. And then when that didn't work and they lost a few pilots, stop.
Leave them alone. He told me a story about, and I did an interview with him on camera for the BBC.
Ah. See? So wait a second. That story should be like folklore in all of the navies and armies all over the world, right? Don't you think that commanders would know about that story if real? And then you think about the Nimitz incident and what Brian Graves said. We see them every day for about 2 years, but they did nothing. But David Fravor decided one day to go after them, or one. And then we got the story. And if true, why would David Fravor have gotten the okay to go chase that thing if we already knew that hundreds of UFOs over Moscow happened at one time and that shooting at them was a bad idea? Why would David Fravor be allowed to go after that, knowing the risks? History will repeat itself, morons. But David Fravor did not. Oh my God. I really think the David Fravor story is made up now. I do. I think it's a lie. He had no way. He had no live ammo. Remember, it was training mission or whatever they were doing. He had no live ammo to shoot at it, which is why he survived that. Don't you think that's a little convenient? Or it's just purely coincidence, and that's just the way it was. And to me, I think that's just the way it was. But I have a real big problem with David Fravor. He sounds truthful. Sounds like he really saw what he saw, but he does have the gift of gab. He's a good talker. He was a commander. They did have a TV show where he was in it, you know, like one of those documentaries where they follow around the captains of ships and shit. He's familiar with the camera. I don't know, guys. Hearing George Knapp talk about that makes me think that, yeah, it's real. There's something out there, and they're watching, and it's not China. Until it isn't China, in my mind, I think it's China, but it doesn't make sense. I don't know if China would take that risk. You know, having that technology being seen, and I don't know if they got it. I mean, they may have some things that go like, you know, very hypersonic drones. I'm sure they've got them. Of course they do. We know they do. They're light years ahead of the U.S. apparently. But how far? How many? Light years is a lot of years to be ahead of the U.S. in technology when it comes to propulsion on a drone. There's another part of this video. This here. So let's play this.
The former Soviet Union, March 1990.
Oh, this is cool. All right, I'm down.
Interceptors scrambled to investigate pulsing lights northeast of Moscow.
I can't make it bigger. That's
For
what
3.5
she
hours,
said.
they
Shut
stalk
up.
the UFO, which moves at speeds up to 3,000 miles an hour. No radar image appears on the screens of ground stations. Thermal imaging produces results. The UFO is photographed. The secret results are proof for the Chief of Air Defense Forces.
This 1990 case is the only one supported by evidence. All other possible contact reports, by both civil and military aircraft, are merely eyewitness accounts. This is the only case for which there is concrete proof.
His pilots do not fire on UFOs.
As far as official instructions are concerned, we in air defense have certain unwritten rules that mean we only use radar and not armaments against UFOs.
Nor are personnel seeing Western stealth planes.
We never thought it was American stealth aircraft. The radar characteristics are not the same. Stealth behaves like a plane in terms of speed and maneuverability. UFOs are very different.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm so glad we watched this.
Their files list many cases.
They do?
This pilot finds a light closing on him.
He does?
There's contact.
There is?
The aircraft goes into a rapid descent.
It does?
On landing, there's damage to the left wing.
There is? I'm sorry. Oh, that's great!
From 1977 on, an official Ministry of Defense study collects hundreds of reports. They hope to gain alien technology for military use. The covert research continues.
So cool. How can it not exist? You know what I mean? How could alien technology not exist? I don't see how it can't, how it cannot, and how it doesn't. I'm going to show you a picture of me when I was 26-ish. I was the best man at Dawn and David's wedding. And this is the picture. I just found this today. I don't know. Look at me. That's me in the middle. Isn't that funny? How old. I weigh exactly the same as I do now. 175. Lost a little weight. That's so weird seeing my mom goes, look at your hair. And I go, my hair's the same. I can still do that, but that style doesn't work. I don't want to look like a guinea, you know? Oh, Michael's here. I thought I heard a doot. Hold on. All right. Without further ado. What's up?
What's up, brother? How you doing tonight?
I'm duty free. How are you?
I could say the same, to be honest with you.
Hey, you sound nice. It is a nice night. I'm so glad that you were able to make it here tonight. And a lot of people might be wondering, you know, hey, what happened on that trip? You know, you're now back on Rich's show. What happened about that trip? But before we get into that, you doing all right?
Oh, yeah. Doing fine. Taking your direction already.
Uh-oh. So you're going the wrong way already. Damn it. You're not supposed to listen to me.
You didn't give me breaks.
You never listen to me. Yeah. You should know better than that. Never listen to me, ever. I'm the worst. But some of the things that happened on your trip were pretty wild. But you weren't coming on to talk about that tonight, though, were you?
No, unless you brought it up.
Yeah. So I just wanted to give people, because I want to have you back on, for the full shabam. But tonight you said, I asked you to come on and you're like, yeah, sure. What the hell?
Yeah.
I might as well. I'll see your
thing that go ahead.
Yeah. No. You.
I was just going to say, I mean, to make it short and sweet, we made it back. We did survive. And there is an update that I put on my channel, Dark Hour Paranormal, about through the week that sort of chronicles some of, the adventures we had up to that point. The second week was much more intense. And of course, when Rich has me back and we have the time for that, we can go into some of the detail. But long story short, we made it back and we will be going again.
Yeah. And now your microphone's popping a little bit.
Oh, fantastic. Another
another
issue with my audio.
Yeah, it's a pretty intense.
Okay. I might have to switch microphones out if that's the case. Not sure where that might be coming from within the chain. I'll have to look at that. So
it sounds like a loose wire. It's crazy.
Huh.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's always something, man.
I know, right?
Give me a second here. I'm gonna switch it over. Because I don't want that to interfere here.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. All right, thank you, Mike. So he's gonna fix that. Poor guy. I mean, it's all. Anytime there's something, even when he's filming, there's like something that happened with the audio, and he's got to redo it, or I feel so bad to have all these audio issues. We're gonna start calling him Audio Mike. That's what we're gonna do. You're Audio Mike. Oh, that's actually funny. Microphone, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that sounds better.
There's an acronym to be made in there somewhere.
That sounds much better.
Webcam microphone, because that's the last resort here. F&A.
Oh, okay. I want to thank Bernie too. While he threw up 20 minutes ago these $2, I didn't see it. I don't know how I missed it. Bernie, thanks for the super dono, bro. I don't know how I missed it. By the way, I didn't even mention it. See, that's how much, Mike, I don't care about the money. You can help support Goof on the same way. Super chat, super sticker, PayPal, Cash App. All the links are in the show description. Go to them at your leisure. You know what to do. So, Mike, tell me something that you can give me a little bit of something from that trip. Like, can you tell us something that was extremely interesting?
I'll tell you that something I had absolutely no clue about was some of the more colonial history of Belize, and how, when the Confederates lost the war up here, they found themselves down in Belize. Well, why Belize, you'd say? Because they were already an English-speaking colony. The laws down here obviously weren't restricted the way that America was tightening the reins. So they could...
Mike.
Yep.
It's popping, bro.
That's weird, because this is a completely different inn. I'm not sure why that is. My God, man.
It's bad. It's like when you move. It's happening
Let's see if,
when you... It does happen when you talk. It's only when you're talking. All right, brother. Oh, hey, Robert Wilhelm threw down 10 I was going to say 10 bones, and it came out 10 dones. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Super Dono. I couldn't think of what it was called. Thank you very much. I can't remember my own nicknames. You know what I like about the Super Dono? Other people use it. Yeah, I've heard it on... Oh, I guess it's Amy who uses it too sometimes. So nobody really... I mean, Amy does, but I said people. I said other people. There's no other people. It's Amy. We're just not trend-setting anymore. What are we going to do? Mr. Wilhelm, what are we going to do? Everything will be fine. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate the super dono. Because I know I love you. All right. Well, while Michael's fixing that microphone, Audio Mike is fixing the microphone, I want to show you this. Oh, I don't know what to think about these things, but look at this sighting. Anonymous Shadow had this on Twitter the other day, and, I want to like it. He says, colorful images, all while him and his wife were out in the garden of his home. Here's another of Juanito Juan's latest capture of the skies above the beautiful valley Tamaulipas, Mexico. Tamaulipas, Mexico. I don't know how to say that. May 13th, just a few days ago. So let's go from the furthest away, and then he zooms in on it, but that's pretty wild stuff. It looks legit. That's what scares me. Like, how's that flying, or is it? So then I'm thinking this has got to be faked. You know, it's too good to be true. And it might be. Mike's back. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's go there. Let's see if we can hear Audio Mike. What's up, Audio Mike?
Can you hear Audio Mike?
Still popping.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh, for God's sake. Well,
yeah, bro.
I don't have another suggestion at the moment. This is...
Yeah, it's weird. Very bad. It's bad. If it was just like popping once in a while, it's every word.
Oy vey. Am I up
Do you
loud?
have the gain? Is the gain way too high, Mike?
How's this sound? Any better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep talking. So tell me a little bit, and then I'll...
Yeah, sure. As I was mentioning...
No. Still popping.
No.
Yep. Doesn't matter. Wow. I know. Some people say, I don't hear it. It's not that bad at all on my end. You know what it is? It's not my end, Mick. Let's just go with it, and we'll do the show, and people will just have to, sit through it. We're not going to be talking on the whole show. We're going to be looking at Google Earth and stuff. But I want to hear about something you were just going to say about Belize. So I'm going to let you go and hear that story.
If it gets really bad, just let me know and we'll figure something out. But,
Okay.
In the meantime, if it's tolerable, we'll work with what we've got. So again, long story short, the Confederates, those who lost the war, went down to Belize. And therefore, there are several Confederate graveyards down there, heralded, deeply ensconced within the history of Belize. Punta Gorda actually is one of the biggest spots that has these type of graveyards. And that was a complete surprise to me, complete shock. I had no idea that these people had come this way. But I mean, I guess it makes sense. You had other refugees from different countries going towards the equator. Argentina obviously comes to mind, Brazil. There were many places, again, towards the equator that, some of these people had migrated to and created an entire culture as a result of their presence. But that I found very interesting. And again, not something I was readily expecting.
That is interesting. They made roads for your visit, though, didn't they? For your endeavor down there. Didn't they make some roads for you or clear the path of some places? Or no? Or is that... Oh, shut off. They didn't?
Yeah. No,
you were
not entirely.
Oh.
Yeah. So there was a lot more hacking to go through with that 10-foot razor grass, as you can imagine on either side. We had a small trail on one expedition where we could kind of follow this out some miles in. It wasn't entirely clear. It was overgrown. But nonetheless, we had a little bit of a guide, and it was very difficult to find at times. You could walk into the woods and turn around and not see the path, but knew that you had to follow some sort of linearity to get back to where you started. And again, on either side of this very small, narrow path was the dense jungle that, was completely overgrown. Something like that just happens over a year. I mean, you'll go out there, you'll stretch it out, you'll pull it, and a year back comes by, and everything is overgrown and gone. All the efforts are null and void. So,
well, living in Florida, I could tell you that grass is visibly taller 24 hours later, like ridiculously taller. So I know that's true, and that's just 24 hours. So, yeah, I went to my mom's house again, today to pick up my birth certificate, and I looked in the backyard and I'm like, Jesus, man, that grass grows. She goes, I know, it's crazy. But that's how it is in the tropical areas with some crazy grass like that. But you said to me, because I thought you were going to have a canopy over you, but basically you didn't. It was just pure sun blasting down on you with humidity, right?
Most of the expeditions out, that's what it was. And, you'd come to clearing delegates, within, the expedition, and there was absolutely no data at noon. And, you didn't really getting through this other than to just go through it because there was no reprieve. It didn't matter how much water you drank. The water that you had was going to be hot within seconds. I had a Camelback thanks to Jim Goodall, who gave me this backpack with a Camelback in it. And the water would heat up so much in the straw, you had to kind of siphon it to get something that was a little cooler from deep within the bag.
Yeah.
It was really tough.
It wasn't near the surface getting baked. That's insane.
Oh, yes.
So, and I mentioned it a few weeks ago, but Jim Goodall got hurt, but he got hurt more than once, right? How many stitches did he wind up getting total?
Crash Goodall got 11 stitches on that first jaunt, and he caught his hand in the door and ripped back the skin. He showed up with a wound on his arm from his dog doing something similar out of the car before he left.
What?
Yeah, I mean, every time we were turning around, he was hurting himself in one way, shape, or form, and he has such a great sense of humor about this. That's his moniker, Crash Goodall. It really made for a lighthearted adventure, even though we had plenty of challenges, and that medical kit was out every other day.
Well, other people got hurt, right?
Yeah, not as much as Jim did. I mean, myself, I got really torn up with that razor grass every time I went into the woods. It didn't matter. Every single time I went in there. This stuff is the worst.
Hate that shit. Yeah, I hate it. You don't feel it when it's happening, really.
No, it's like
you do, but you don't. Yeah.
Nope. You're like bleeding profusely. You're like, what the hell happened here?
It's so unbelievable.
Other people weren't to act around in that way. Not really. Little cuts and
scrapes. But you didn't. Did you see any bison or any giraffe? Anything that from Africa can make it over there? I don't know. Did you see any big animals?
Just capybara. We saw capybara.
What the frig is that? What is that?
I can't even really explain it. It's a really oversized groundhog, but I think these things have more of a prehistoric origin in respect to where they came from. There was an ant-eating type species that was wandering about, armadillos. You could see those pretty readily. No real snakes or anything like that. And again, the insects weren't off the charts. I mean, there was nothing to really worry about. Yeah, we got bit a handful of times, but it wasn't like what you'd expect going into something tropical. But the damn ticks. The ticks are out there, and they're small, like deer ticks, and they light up around your waistband. When you go to take a shower at the end of the day, and you find these little guys, it's annoying, very annoying to say the least. But they're easily removed, and as far as I know, you don't have to worry about Lyme disease, like we have out here in America. Even though they do have it in England as well, traveled from one place to the other. But believe it or not, have, from my understanding, that type of concern when it comes to Lyme disease or tick-borne illnesses. So
malaria. I thought you were going to get malaria. Yeah.
No,
what is that induced from?
Africa.
Get out of here! It's only malaria? From Africa. Well, I know
what.
More
of a concern if you were going. Mm-hmm.
But is it do you get bit by something with malaria? How does that happen?
Mosquitoes. Tsetse black fly. Yep.
Wow.
There's a handful of them that pass it on. Mm-hmm.
Robert Wilhelm threw down another $10 super dono. The love just keeps pouring out from Rob. What are you doing over there, Rob? It's raining tens. Hallelujah. Praise the cash. Mike, can you put on a clown outfit, reduce yourself by 40 years, and say praise the cash for me? Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Thanks, Robert Wilhelm. Yeah, the hardest part is not changing 40 years. It's to say praise the cash. You have a delay. I could. Yeah. Hey, we got a lot of stuff to go over too. Have you been keeping up on ufology recently?
Yeah, a bit. Okay.
Well, the only reason I'm bringing it up is because I want to show you the sighting I was just talking about that was from Tamaulipas, Mexico. Happened in May 13th, just a few days ago. So check this out. I already have it ready. I want to get your opinion on it because you know a little bit about videos now more than ever. So look at this thing. You know, immediately when you look at it, you're like, it's fake, right? Because too good to be true. And then, he's got a video of it right above him there. of course, this could be faked. But I got to tell you, Mike, it looks really real to me.
Honest to God, when you look at something like this, the clarity of the picture, I mean, it almost seems like it was standing still or obviously moving at a very slow speed, wherein this person could capture a picture or a video like that. He's got a little bit of reference with the house that's underneath, so we have an idea of how big this thing might be.
Right.
Honest to God, I think a lot of what we're seeing in our skies is, high technology. I've expressed this before. We've kind of gone over this at nauseum, if you will. But this very well may be an example of some sort of monitoring craft, or I wouldn't even call it a craft. It looks like a drone,
it does. No, Mike.
Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah, Star Wars. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But a drone, usually it's a quadcopter. We don't see any blades. But it reminds me of a Star Wars drone, man. You're right. Maybe I wonder if that's what it is. And he just modified it a little bit, threw it up in the air, and took, just pressed the button on the camera and let it go, taking pictures till he got one where it was right. That's what I think he.
Something, yeah, it could happen.
That's what I think he did that, Mike. That's what he did. He took it. It was already, the laser's inside. He made this already. If you look at the other laser, what color is it? Purple. Mm-hmm. He did that on purpose because we don't use purple in our military or in our FAA lights, anything like that. So he used purple to show Merple. Right? All right. So he used purple and red. And I really do think he just threw something up in the air. Because look at the angle of it. It's spinning. It's going up in the air. Look at it here. Oh, it faced me. Perfect. I got one. I got it again, Mike. It's not that hard to do. I've done the tests. I've proven that is a way to fake stuff. I did it with a softball.
Yes. Honest to God, that is something that we'd have to consider here. But there are other variables to talk about when you look at a picture like that. I mean, if he took the picture, why didn't he take video? Especially if the thing was just sitting there. Yeah. That's
a good point. Let me see if there is a video link. Hold on. Let's take a look. See. Nope. Nothing. Now look at this picture here. If you think about the weight of an object like that, I would say roughly 5 pounds max. He probably could only throw it this high. That's why it's not that high.
Well, he might have someone on the other side of the house there, or whatever that is, throwing this up
yes.
for him so that he could man the camera, because to do both would be difficult. I mean, if we were to surmise.
Well, I always think of solo because I do everything solo. That's why.
Yeah, you and I both.
That's sad, actually. But if you look at that picture right there, the other person, and I think he did have help. You're right. That makes more sense. They threw it up as high as they could. And it's not that much higher, 20 feet above the house. I could do that. You could do that. So I think it's fake.
Let me ask you this, Rich. Where is the rest of the story of what happened during this experience? I mean, where's the beginning? Hey, I saw it through the bedroom window and I rushed outside with my friend. Where's the ending saying, well, they drifted off and they blinked out of existence? What happened there? Is it any description on it, or?
Well, it looks to me like this guy has an ongoing connection with the UFOs. Says here is another of Juanito Juan's latest capture of the skies above the beautiful valley of Tamaulipas. So he probably on his Twitter channel or his YouTube channel has it, but I didn't look it up, didn't care to. I just thought it was something I could talk about and figure out how this guy probably did it. And I think that's what he did, because that object is not high. It is very low. Looks like anybody could make that thing. And that's the end of that. Right? And he could have got video. Why is there no video? It takes the same energy to hit picture video.
Actually, I think it's less, to be honest with you, to actually capture something in a photo in the moment, not knowing what the object's going to do next and what your angle will be. It makes more sense to take a video so that you can pull out stills from it later on if that's what you want to do. So I don't know how that sort of transpired there.
Underwater base in Mexico, in Alaska. Have you ever heard of the Alaskan Triangle?
Oh, yes.
Let me see if this video I can. Oh, this is History Channel, so I can't play it. I could play a few seconds. Let's do this. Nah, we'll come back to that later. We'll come back. Now, I am going to look at unsettling places. I've got 10 of them set up. You may or may have not seen the best UFO video on the planet, so I'm going to show it to you. This came out the other day. It's from Norway, and a drone captured this footage of what appears to be a UFO idling in the sky at night, green lights, and then it takes off. Accelerates, not like you normally would see them, like they look fake. This one looks real. So let me show this to you. And it's probably real, Mike. I believe this is real, but if somebody came out and said they faked it, they did a great job. Here it is.
This drone footage was recorded by Christian on May 3rd in Norway. He managed to capture a rapidly moving object on the right side of the screen. The acceleration of the craft is astounding. It seems to go from 0 to several hundred miles per hour within seconds.
Right, it's not crazy.
The lights take off simultaneously.
It doesn't
so
just
they
go
may be part of the same craft. Airplanes don't accelerate from a standstill in the sky like this. This drone footage was recorded by Christian on May 3rd in Norway. He managed to capture a rapidly moving object on the right side of the screen.
Not hard to fake, though.
It's hard for me to look at this and think, I mean, there's such an unnatural movement about that, the way it slides, laterally across the sky, as if it's on some sort of plane, you play with in editing. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too deep into that because
no, you're not
I'm familiar with that type of technology, but I honestly can't say either way. If it's fake, it's done very well, like you said, and if it's real,
I think so.
Well, then we might actually be seeing something like this. Yeah.
I think so. But it could be fake too. So, but it's hard. You just don't know anymore when they're too. See, the one before that, the one where I thought the guy threw it up in the air, that's too good to be true. This one looks like it's possible. Hey,
I agree.
A new book just came out by President Jimmy Carter, and it's about his experiences. Grant Cameron wrote it, I think. Here it is. It is the Carter UFO book is out. Was Carter briefed? Did he view the Holloman landing film? What did he do about UFOs? And then it says here, a quote from President James Madison, knowledge will forever govern ignorance, and a people who mean to be their own governors must arm themselves with the power which knowledge gives. Whatever. So, Jimmy Carter actually had a UFO sighting. Did you know that?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
So, so Grant Cameron wrote that book. Yeah. You mean what?
No, I was going to say, I know the extent of it, but I wonder how that really shaped his knowledge of this type of technology or these type of connections, or if he had some other kind of debriefing, as it's mentioning there, deep behind the lines, really, maybe to corroborate what he saw, maybe to, push away some sort of understanding of what it was. Yeah, I'd be curious to look at that book.
It would be really good. What's the one you're reading again? We talked about it earlier today.
The Roswell Incident by Peter Moon and Douglas Dietrich.
Yeah. You're saying that's pretty good, huh?
Unbelievable. I even left out some of the details within our conversation for the brevity of it. We were talking about Pearl Harbor being well coordinated, right? And it looks like one thing. It wasn't exactly what history calls it. You talk about the setup, and I had mentioned, and you had agreed about the knowledge that, the young men that were on those boats that had sunk, were wined and dined the night before as if this was their last voyage. The high-ranking officials knew about this when the Japanese flew over. They thought, the ships were anchored together with minimal space between them, which is never what you do during wartime, or even keeping these type of ships in that type of dock. One of the old carriers had been converted to look like a battleship, but it actually was spotted by the Japanese. So there were supposed to be 3 imminent attacks with that. So the first 2 went off, and they figured out that they were being staged, and the third one never came, so that we could show our might during that moment. So there was a lot of failure on that end.
Wow.
But again, it was a pre-contrived event that, you know, really went back to FDR's opium trade, and they were trying to protect that whole endeavor. I mean, a lot of people don't realize the extent of the power America had within the Asian type of substance was being rentally forced upon people, wherein the provisions that they would get each week, they were required to buy a certain amount of this stuff from the governments. And that's what you did. You had to do this.
Right.
So you can imagine what the topography and demography looked like at that time in respect to the political climate. And once this was threatened, of course, you know, those high offices here in America sprung into action. And unfortunately, this is where it brought us. But you know, this book in its comprehensive nature goes, go ahead.
But what? It's a UFO book, right?
Mm-hmm.
What does that have to do with UFOs? Who cares about their drug trade and all that, why we got drawn into the war? What does that have to do with anything? Or I know you haven't finished a book, so maybe you're halfway through. I don't know.
It's leading into the Roswell incident. And one of the things that I found very interesting about the analysis, now a lot of this is documented. The evidence is backed up without any question when you read this novel. But they went through the military history to help you understand what we might have actually experienced during the Battle of LA, which they talk about dirigibles being up there, Zeppelins that and had their goals. They created these things. Some of them looked very anomalous in respect to geometry. One was nicknamed the Flying Pancake because it looked like a flying pancake. Now, what does that look to us in respect to Lazar's sports model? All right. So when the Battle of LA occurred, you know, the Americans shot out. Yeah, they shot out, and because these dirigibles went so high, the artillery wasn't hitting the dirigibles. It was raining down on the American people some towns away. So, you know, there's a lot going into that event that's leading into what we might understand in respect to the events that happened at Roswell. I'm waiting to get to that point in the book.
Cool. Yeah, when you were telling me about other things, I was excited. But I am going to open Google Earth, and we are going to look at some interesting places around the globe. And I've got 10 picked out. But when I'm done, I want others, maybe you guys in the audience, know of a place you want me to check out and see if we can find it. If you have coordinates or anything like that, let Richie know. All right, let me pull this up. What do you say, Mike?
What do you say? How do you be? And how
What do you say? What do you say? How do you be there, baby? I think you got your cap on tight. All right, why isn't it? Oh, here we go. Now, there's no sound with this, so don't expect any. No, I'm just telling the audience. See, now, I don't know if you can see what's happening on my. Do you see a reflection off of me, the flashing?
No.
Yeah, I see it. It's happening on my face.
Oh,
Watch.
there it is. I see it now. Yep, I see it now.
That's because my screen, when I shared it on the channel just now, on the show, my screen is flashing uncontrollably. Isn't that stupid? But you don't see it. It doesn't show up here. See, it looks normal. No. But to me, that image right there is now flashing white. All right, so I am going to put in a very cool location first. And this one is going to be, let me pull it up. Let me see where to go. This is called the Airplane Boneyard. Airplane Boneyard. Now, I don't think this is going to be that exciting, but it's a, what happened? What's going on? Yeah, look at the screen. I didn't do that.
No.
No. Why would I do
Is that
that?
a new feature? I don't know. Maybe you
No,
don't know
I
what you've seen.
made that screen, but I didn't turn it on just now. I didn't even touch my mouse.
Oh, that's odd.
Right, Mike? Remember what I was telling you? That, when I went out this morning, the light was off. I didn't turn it off.
Right. You got
Right.
audio Mike and video Rich here. Here we go.
Video Dick. All right, here we go. We're going to open this up. I'm going to bring us here to the side. To the side, I said. Thank you. Friggin' producers. Airplane Boneyard. Let's see what it looks like. We got 2 we can go to. No? What the hell's going on? Why does that say Golden Gate Bridge, Mike?
I assume that's what you're looking at.
Right, but I typed in Airplane Boneyard. Isn't that weird?
I don't know what's happening.
Here we go. I know. Now this one's big. That's what she said. No, she didn't. Lots of airplanes, and look, they're right next to residences. Right here, it's a graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. There's another one, which I like, but I think this is an interesting one.
Now, is this open to the public in any way, shape, or form, or is it just?
I don't know.
Landfill.
It's in Tucson, Arizona, though.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to this one. Let's go to another one. I said, let's go to another one. Oh, there was 2 when I did this before. Well, that stinks. So there's this one, I guess. All right, so we're starting slow. That's not the best thing we're going to see tonight, but just an example of what is going to come up and how we're doing it. So the next one, you're going to like this one. The ladies will like this one. It's a mysterious... You already like it, huh? Desert. Oh, your mother's got 6 legs. It's not... See, look, I'm typing it and it didn't do it.
Huh.
Terrious. Mysterious. Oh, I must tell you, I'm starting to get angry, Mike.
Well,
I don't understand what is going on. I don't understand what's going on. This is so weird. Mysterious desert pattern. All right, here we go. Egush. Whoa, that took us. Whoa, where are we going? Holy Toledo. Look at all that desert.
The blink of an eye.
Wow. Oh, look at that.
That's cute.
It's called Desert Breath. See, the ladies love this shit. Yeah, it turns you on, doesn't it, ladies? You like circles and shit? If I filled that up with gold, would you like it more? That's cool. Look at this down here, though. So weird.
Looks Fibonacci almost.
Oh, yeah.
Slightly.
It's real, though. I mean, it's real. Why is it there, Mike?
So nobody knows what this is?
I didn't say that. But it says large-scale spiral desert artwork.
Ah, okay.
Hurghada, Red Sea Government there in Egypt. That was Egypt we went to. Mamma mia, we got all the way to Egypt. All right, next one.
Take that, crop circles.
Type in crop circles?
No, I said take that, crop circles. Look at this piece of art.
Oh, right. But actually, crop circles is a good idea. All right, here's one I didn't want to yell out loud, but this just happened to pop up in the top 10. Swastika-shaped building complex.
Mm-hmm.
Zig Fugel? Where is it? Do you see it?
Nope.
Saur Parninkas. Yeah. But where is it? Swastika-shaped building complex. I don't get it. I don't get it. These supposed... Yeah?
Yeah. It's not... I don't think I've seen anything here. I don't know. This is weird that it takes you a roundabout, but you still don't see it.
I know. It's there, but we just don't see it. I know. All right, here we go. I'm not going to say what this is. We couldn't understand the location. Oh, I put a period in there. There you go. Oh. That's weird. It said it couldn't understand the location. Yeah, there it goes. Whoa, where are we going, Mike?
I don't know.
Hold
We're
on.
the speed of light.
Oh, it's the Buffalo Overlook. Why would this be an interesting place on Google Earth is beyond me. But let's stand down there and take a look around. Maybe something's happening. No, well, it says it's an overlook. So to me, that means it's an altitude thing. So let's take a look. Somebody's home? Oh, no. Well, let's go back. Oh, your sister's got 19 feet. Where is it? That's so stupid. You know what? I'm going to say no to this one. I'm getting away from this. Yeah, I don't see. All right, this one might be cool. This one's called Giant Triangle. Hopefully it'll show up. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, gosh. Whoa. We're going another way. Not that far.
Upside down.
What is it? Whoa, no way. Hey, that's cool.
Now, wait a minute. This reminds me of a particular site that we looked at when we first started doing the third phase UFO reports. Remember that Pentagon?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember totally. Yeah. It's not it though, is it?
Nope.
Look at this. There's a road that goes through it too. That's so funny. This isn't that great so far. All right.
No, I wonder what, the origin of some of this stuff. Somebody's got to have an idea, especially if it's that clean. Maybe it's been maintained. Maybe it was cut more recently than it wasn't. I don't know. But what the purpose of that would be?
No.
Anyone's guess.
Do you know I could have driven there in 45 minutes from my house? It's in Whitman, Arizona, when I used to live there.
No kidding.
Shit, I didn't know that was there. All right, let's take a look at Shipwreck Airfield with trees. Here we go. Whoa. 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 Hold on. Airfield.
Boom.
Well, this was the least exciting thing of the day. Oh, look. Oh, I see. It's down here. Look at the boat. It's a boat.
You can see it halfway submerged.
With trees.
Interesting, right?
Yeah. Yeah, let's see if I can stand on it. Shut off.
Oh.
Ancient Chinese secret, Mike. Look at the fish. Misa's so happy. Misa. I did the wrong voice. Oh, look at that.
That is pretty cool, man.
Thank you. He laughs. This is cool, though. I want to live right here. Can you imagine living on this thing? That'd be cool to live on a boat like that.
Maybe for a little bit. I don't know, man. The only thing I ever think of when it comes to living towards the shore like that, even in inland, you have to deal with storms.
Oh, that's right.
Storms,
Yeah, but you know what? You're in a bubble, man. Nothing can hurt you.
Oh, sure.
You're once you're in the ocean. See, you still haven't seen Avatar: The Way of Water, so you don't understand what I'm saying.
No, I haven't seen that yet.
It's so good. All right, here we go. This one is called The Badlands Guardian. At Gush. Whoa, the G's on that, dude.
I feel like it was a quicker way to it.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, this is interesting. I don't know. What is this, an amoeba-shaped thing here? What are we doing, Mike?
Yeah, I'm not sure because that Badlands Guardians stretches for quite some area there. I don't know if we're supposed to be looking at something particular. I mean,
I don't know.
Bring it back to the other pin there.
Hold on a second there. I want to see what these hills look like. If I can get any. No, it looks flat. Oh yeah, look at that. A little bit of.
A little bit.
Not much. A little bit. Would you want me to go to the other one?
Yeah, very quickly. I saw something kind of cute. If I can pull it back out again.
That's what she said. Oh! Where's number 2? All right, here it is, right here.
All right, so if you come down a little bit closer to it, some great pareidolia right there. Okay, look where the pin is. Look to the left. You see?
Yeah,
the
look
nose,
at the face,
the mouth, the face. Wearing a baseball cap. Great pareidolia.
Yeah, this is the Badlands Guardian. Yeah, you're right. Here's the mouth right here. Here's the nose. Here's the eyes. Here's the brow. Here's his headdress that looks like a bone from Flintstones.
I can see that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, pareidolia.
He look Japanese, don't he?
Just a little.
A little.
Like an Imperial Guard, yeah.
That's what they said, Mike. Tell them what he won. You won a parking lot of fighter jets, Mike. That's right. 460 fighter jets out of commission, decommissioned, broken down, broken apart. You can do whatever you want. You can live with them. You can sing with them. You can die in them. You can't fly them, though, Mike. You just can't fly them.
I'll tell you exactly what I'd do with them.
You'd burn them.
I'd call Jim Goodall over because that's what he used to do, was restorating those kind of planes.
Wow. Well, you got 160 of them. Let me show you what you won. Let me show you what you won. Here, let me show you what you won. We're going to go to space and come back down for you, Mike.
Like a rubber band.
Hey. Oh, here we go.
All right, hurry up. I'm afraid of heights.
All right, already.
There we go.
This sucks. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to type in crop circle. Oh, ancient Chinese circle, Mike. Many old chiefs. Many old chiefs.
Crop circle.
Oh my God. What? What is that about?
I don't know.
Oh my God. It's right up the street. Spring Hill, Florida. I live here.
No way.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's take a look. Crop Circle Retreat. I don't know. But here's the phone number. Should we call it? Let me call it. Let me pull up my. Hey, hold on a second. All right. Let me speak for a second, Mike. Let me pull up my Skype. You can speak now. I can't hear a word you're saying because you're frozen. Everything stopped, Mike. Oh my God. Mike, I can't hear you. You've been frozen the whole time. All right, guys, I got the phone ready. I'm going to call down there. I don't know if you'll be able... Oh, you won't be able to hear the call. You can't hear it. It's not 2 a.m. It's 5:25. It's Arizona. I can't call them, Mike.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah, maybe it's too late.
No, it's not. It's only 5:25. Listen to me. All right, let me speak. Can you imagine if you know who would talk like that? Darcy Weir would talk like that.
Yeah, he probably would.
Yeah, she's a dick.
Yeah,
you won't be able to hear the call because StreamYard doesn't allow it to be a tab, and that's the only way you can share stuff. Now, I can show that I made the call and that I'm on the call, and you'd only hear me, but you wouldn't be able to hear them. So next time I want to do a show, I have to use OBS if I want to call anybody. Damn it.
Why don't you go around this by just calling them on your phone, putting up the microphone for the time being if you want to do it?
That's even a better idea. See, I'm glad I thought of that.
Mm-hmm. No, it's a good thing I'm here, apparently.
Who? You?
Yeah, no, I'm half here with the internet. Effing.
Yeah. You're right about that there. Well, it's finally working better. All right, let me call it the way you said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I Google Earth. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it back up. I need the phone number. There it is. Okay. All right. Put the phone number in. Good idea, Mike. Mike? Oh, you were drinking. No problem. All right, here we go. 407 059. It's called Crop Circles Retreat. Not Crop Circle, but Circles. Right. It was a 3-ring circle.
Hello, you've reached Amy Cornelius, also owner of Crop Circles. Just leave a message and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Thanks. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, my name's Rich. I'm calling about your Crop Circles retreat. I'm inquiring to find out what that entails. I've never seen anything like this before, so I'm wondering if it has to do with traveling to crop circles, analyzing them. Can you call me? My phone number is 623. Thank you very much.
Short and sweet?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what happens. I'm curious.
I want to know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's something I can do.
I mean,
It's
I don't
here.
know. I mean, what kind of retreat is this? I mean, it looks like one little house across from an old field that's being tilled. I hope I'm taking you off location. I don't know.
Let's take a look. Oh, wow. What a different view already. Oh, it's nice, actually.
Oh, that is kind of pretty, huh?
Wow, it looks really nice. How cool.
Yeah, I like big, wide open fields, too.
I do. Let's take a look at the house. Crop Circle house. Oh, wow. It looks much better.
Yeah, it looks quaint.
It looks crop circle-y.
Well, they have a center
I
there.
see. Yeah, I know. I want to go here, but it won't let me. Can't go this way for some reason. Hold on. No, it won't let me. That's interesting. I don't know. Maybe they said, oh, you know what it probably is?
What's that?
They probably are like a travel agency for crop circle people.
Well, that would be
I'm not
curious.
kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I came up with GoofOn and made it part of Google Maps, people would be like, GoofOn? What's GoofOn? Oh, it's a stupid paranormal show. You know? It's the same thing. It's probably something simple like that.
I'm very intrigued now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's type in UFOs.
All right.
Whoa, where are we going, Mike? Look at that. It was right. UFO junk Look at this.
What?
UFOs. UFO junk removal in Tampa. Let's go there.
Huh.
I was just in Tampa Hospital. Oh, look at that, man. I feel like I'm flying my drone. How high do you think this picture, not taken from, but what do you think we're about? 5,000 feet, 2,000 right now?
I'd say closer to 5, 6. Yeah, 5.
Yeah, because in my drone, with my drone, I only see I guess it is close to this. This is probably 500 feet. I wish there was a way it told you, but it doesn't.
The one thing it doesn't do.
Yeah, right. I don't know what this is about. UFO junk removal. It's just the name of a company.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
There's no room to put any of the UFOs.
I know. What a dump.
Yeah, well.
That ain't it. But yeah, there it is. Oh, look at that. They fuzzed out this thing. That's weird. Why would they do that? Whoops, I crushed that.
Maybe it's
it's water. It's water.
rendering. Okay.
No, it's a water drop. Yep. It is. It looked like. Oh, look at that. That's weird. I love Google Earth.
I think it's cool too.
Look at this thing, man. This is unbelievable. If I had this when I was going to school, like growing up, dude, I would never be off the computer. Oh, look, that's in Florida too.
Mm-hmm.
So I live right around here, if everybody's curious. Right there. Beep, beep. Spring Hill, basically. Let me see if I can find my home. Yeah, I'm right here. There it is. That's me. Actually, I'm right here.
There. I see you in the window, actually.
Yep. Hey, I'm over here. I'm in this area right over here. No, right here. Somewhere in there. Hey, Darcy, come on over. I got something for you. Bitch. I mean, it fit. The name fits him. Her.
It does. It does sort of sassy and austere.
All right, I want to ask you guys in the audience. I was supposed to ask you, and I'm doing it now. What would you like me to look for, type in, or examine? Does anybody have coordinates or a location? Watch this. International Space Station.
Ah.
Whoa, what the hell?
Where are we going? Oh, laboratory.
It's all fake.
We've never been to space.
I knew it.
This is bollocks.
It is bollocks. I think I got a PayPal thing. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure I didn't. No. Well, that's good. Didn't miss anything. And let's see if it's here. And no. All right. Oh, see, I'm psychic. All right, what should I type in? Antarctica. Mike, that's a good one. Thank you.
I saw Eye of the Sahara as well.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's been done 1,000 times. Give a
So
shit.
interesting.
Fucking eye. I'm joking.
Sand or snow? Sand or snow?
What do I hit? Snow?
That's
All
what
right,
we're
here's
doing
it. All right, I'm here. What address do you want me to go to?
As you can see, Antarctica is just snow with a little bit of mountains over to the right there. That's it.
Yeah.
No continuity whatsoever.
This is terrible. Why would people want to move there?
Oh, God, I can't imagine.
Ley lines, 32nd parallel, White Sands missile range. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And that came in from Nathan. Oh, thank you, Nathan.
From the Quantum Show. What's up, buddy?
Yeah. Nathan. Oh, I just got $5 came in on PayPal. Well, I mean, what are the odds, Mike? That just came in.
Psychic?
Oh, from Dinkamazi.
The fair dinkum thing to do. I don't even know if I used that correctly.
Oh, he says, "Hey Richie, you left a message for a scrapbooking store crop circles retreat 5.0 to scrapbooking store in Spring Hill, Florida."
There's a scrapbooking store?
That's crazy. It's a house.
Ha! How do you like that? Well, thanks for the insight there, man.
And the $5. Thank you for that.
Absolutely.
So here's White Sands Missile Range. Look at this. Oh, wicked cool.
Interesting geometry.
Circles in a square. Square in a circle. That's what they said they saw.
Who?
Ryan Graves and not Ryan, but the people who saw the UFOs. It was a square and a circle. Or a circle and a square.
That's a very ancient piece of geometry. I think it goes back to Metatron's cube at the very least.
Megatron's cube.
Megatron's cube, yeah.
Stop. That's Transformers. Why are you saying that?
Did I say it wrong? What the hell's his name? Come on, help me out here.
Megatron.
No, it's not Megatron. Jesus Christ.
What do you... Wait, are you talking about something real?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were joking. I thought you were making a joke about this.
Somebody out there, you guys got to know what I'm talking about here.
Look at this.
Metatron's cube. I forget the name of it, man.
Rubik's Cube, Mike. Look at this. All these trails that go through here.
Can you
I wonder.
imagine just riding through there? I mean,
yeah.
Good. Metatron, thank you. Metatron, Den Bub. Thank you, bro. Megatron.
Metatron.
Thanks, man.
All right, we're going to go to the UFO man suggestion, Bentwaters Base. That's the Rendlesham Forest, Mike.
Okay.
Whoa, what happened again?
What?
Some weird shit's going on with my fucking, I'm not touching the mouse, but somebody is. Where am I going? Bentwaters. Whoa. Hey, Renee, cruising. Oh, this is cool. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
But this is where they saw... There's a light over in them trees. This is weird. Colonel Holt had the recording of the whole event. He documented what was going on. So cool.
There was another guy that was there too.
Yeah.
He was on Midnight in the Desert. I
Yeah.
can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he was one of the people that were physically apprehending, the whole event.
Yeah.
Really interesting testimony, from this guy. Man, if I could just remember his name.
It was Peniston and Burroughs.
Burroughs.
Look, somebody said look up the Nazca lines. That's
Okay.
cool.
Yep.
Were you saying something and I interrupted again?
Nope.
I have to go get something to drink. I left it in the other room. So take a look at this. And then I'll be right back.
All right.
Maybe you... Well, I'll back it up a little bit, but... What the hell? This sucks. What? Where are the lines, Mike?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Did they erase them?
No, I wouldn't think so.
Where are they?
About those? I don't know. Are we in the right spot?
Ancient geoglyphs with unknown origins, Peru. Yeah. Exactly, huh? Where are... Where are they? This is not right. Ziegfjord. Oh, there they are. They're starting to come in now. See?
Oh, I see
There we
it.
go. Oh,
Yep,
yeah, look
okay.
at that.
Oh, wow. I'm surprised you found it. Jesus.
I know, right?
There we go.
It's blurry, though. Let's do this.
Not much
Oh.
better, huh? Old school video game here.
Totally. It's like, you know what I watched? I watched a really interesting movie called Dungeons and Dragons. The newest. Yeah, it was The Thieves' Den or something. It was with the guy who played Chris Pine. He played Captain Kirk in the new, Star Treks.
Mm-hmm.
He was good, and a lot of good people were in there. The Rock was in it.
Interesting.
There was a lot of, oh, no. The Rock was in G.I. Joe. The Rock was G.I. Joe. Sorry, I watched that this morning. What'd you say, Mike?
I think he was also in Doom as well, wasn't he?
He was in Doom. Yeah. I like him. I like him.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this.
That looks like a hummingbird. But, I mean, who knows? Maybe some of these species aren't even around anymore.
Of course.
Carnundrum had said, sorry, that's an ant. Well, maybe it is an ant. Kind of looks like a bullet ant a little bit, where the inner layers are, elongated.
Look at this, a thumbprint. Come on.
Oh, that's where they were testing to see what they could do first. And they were like, all right, this looks good. Let's move it over here.
Oh, for password protection?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that too. Asshole. This is cool. This is a good call right here. Look at this.
That doesn't get more mesmerizing.
I know. I'm so thirsty. My innards are starting to dry up.
Go get something to drink. We'll be here.
Look at this. Looks like whale dick right there.
It's been a while since I've seen a whale dick, so I'm going to take your
I watched a lot of documentaries when I was in that fucking resort hotel. That room. Look how big this is, though. I mean, this is going on forever. This whole area is just filled.
And they say that, a lot of this was lush at one point?
Yeah.
So, how did they do
well,
this?
No. Let me tell you what happened. It used to be, but this place has been dry for thousands of years over here. But at one point, it was lush, like million years ago. Sorry, I didn't. Because if it wasn't, and if it wasn't a desert, none of these would be here right now. They'd be mush.
How old do they say the Nazca lines are? What's
1,000 years. 1,000 years, I think, something like that.
It's not very long.
Nah, it's only 10 lives.
Essentially, yeah, you could put it that way.
Basically, it's 12, but
even in respect to the other cultures that were all over the planet, you know what I mean? This would have been, I guess, something feasible for them to do, considering some of the other things we've come across. But again, they do it with such pinpoint accuracy and symmetry. That's the thing I'd like to know. Look
how beautiful this desert is. So
it looks like you're looking under a microscope,
It does. Oh, you just tripped me out, dude. Look at the fibers of the hair.
The macro and the micro, as we were talking about earlier.
Video and audio.
Yes.
Stupid. All right. Let's look up something. What?
Batting 1,000.
Yeah. All right. Let's look up something else. Renee said Borg. The Borg?
I don't know that one.
Oh, here we go.
I don't think.
This is Borg, B-O-R-G. Is it the tennis player? Peter Borg Construction? Beyond Borg? This is this is here in Florida. Again, here we are where I live. This is crazy.
Well, that's curious, although I don't think that's what they were probably referencing.
All right, let's do this. Haunted Castle. Oh, wait, this one? No. Murder House.
Murder House?
Yeah, I'm going to do that ghost hunt over there, too.
What?
Have you?
Why
look
does
at
that
this
sound
place.
familiar?
Look at it. It burnt down. and the people still haunt the place that live there.
What,
Something
right
like
on the grounds?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, Mike. I can't remember. I just heard of it through Ghost Adventures. There it is, right there behind that tree. Look how beautiful it is.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Can't you tell?
Look at this picture. It's so cool. See, that's a really good photo right there. For me, I mean, you know, even though you got the boards up here, I would get rid of these trees. You know, I would Photoshop them out. That could be a really cool picture.
It's got a nice stretch to it, you know?
That's what she said. Shut up!
Why don't you put us in the center of that that location there, where it burnt down? So there's still a standing building there.
Yeah. It's right. Isn't this where? Yeah, it's in Tampa.
Huh.
So I could go here 45 minutes away.
It's not bad. It's not a bad ride.
Here, let's. Whoa. Whoa. Look at the space under me.
Oh, look at that, huh?
How does that happen?
How are you not falling?
Wow. I am so high right now. Is this reality? Why is this happening? That's cool as hell, Mike.
That is neat.
You're neat.
You're neater.
You're neat. That's such a dumb word. So gay. All right, let's. Well, I think we can do one more. Let's see if anybody's got anything interesting. Skinwalker Ranch.
Why not?
We're gonna see what the Fugle is doing, sir. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Yay! Dun 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 oh! Dun 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 dun. All right. I don't know, man. I don't see the ranch. Do you? Oh, here it is.
Yeah, it's off to the left, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is where the portal is, I guess.
Allegedly.
Let's go stay.
Hey, look, I don't discount that things happen on places, you know, within places like Skinwalker Ranch. I doubt the fucking people that are reporting it. That's what I doubt, you know.
Look at what Google Earth did to Skinwalker Ranch. They flattened it. Yep. What a prick. That's Zeke Fugel probably paid for have it flattened. That stinks.
No, you can't get anything out of that.
He's a Nazi. Yeah, you can't. All right, here we go. Oh, there's a gazebo. We have a lot.
3D, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This place sucks. Doesn't it? What a horrible investment. God, I wouldn't give this guy my money if you paid me to give him money.
You know what the draw is these days.
Yeah. Yeah, redheaded blondes.
Yeah, man.
Did you hear what I said? Redheaded blondes.
Uh-huh, I did.
That actually works.
Call them strawberry.
Ah, it is a strawberry. From cherry to strawberry. Ooh.
I don't know.
I don't know about that. Hold on. I gotta sneeze.
Do it. You won't.
I know that.
You won't do it. There it is.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness.
What? Oh, I have the love for America in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this guy? Sven with the $2 but $20 in Sweden door. S-Range Karuna, Sweden. All right, we'll look at that one. Let's look at one more for that $2. $2,
Now that you have
$2.
those on, hang on a second.
Oh, no. Okay, Sven. I'm going to type in S-Range Kiruna. Kiruna. Here we go. Ah. So what's... Oh, this is cool. Look at that. Oh, it's... Oh, yeah. Good call, man. I forgot about this place, man. And thanks for the $20 Sweden dough. Oh, Mike looks... there he is.
These are the originals
Yes, they are.
that I wore
Look-
in lieu of you.
Thank you very much. Check this out, Mike.
Yeah.
Check this out. Ready? We're going to go on the top here. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, no. Look at this. It's so weird.
Those seem to be pretty evenly spaced.
Right?
Equidistant, you know?
Look at these ledges right here.
Those are high, too.
You're high.
Not as high as you.
No, not many people are.
Hold on, let me get there. Give me 1 second. I'll be right. No, I'm right here.
All right. Yeah, I want to get on this side. Let's go over there.
I wasn't kidding.
Huh? This is me flying my drone.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
pretty
the
much
next-
what it looks like.
It does, right? Here's those cliffs I wanted to look at. Let's go stand on one.
So surprised that a lot of this looks so flush and flat.
I know.
Maybe it's something with the rendering right now. I don't know, because usually
No, it's not. Some places just are like that, and I don't know why. There's restrictions on purpose. Look at all this mining going on and shit. Hold on, I want to go stand down there. Let's go stand, see if we can stand anywhere. Oh, wow. Still flat. Damn it. I got to take these off. These louvers don't... I mean, I was getting a little bit of a headache.
He's barely have the leg to stand. I mean, he's now three years old. Yeah, I'll always have those.
Oh. All right, Mike. I got to let you go, kid.
Well, that was a short date.
It's the end of the night. You're not putting out, so why am I going to stay out?
You didn't wait to find out. In fact, you haven't even paid the bill for dinner yet.
You haven't even flirted.
Well, you didn't bring me to the car. You parked it and told me to get out.
You didn't even try to blow me on the way over.
Listen, I'm not going to tell everybody exactly what happened, but let's just say I got close enough. Okay?
I don't even know what that means. But that scares me a little bit right there. So with that being said, and no further ado-duties.
We can play with the best of them, Rich.
That was fun. Yeah, well, thanks for coming on, sharing a little bit of Brazil and wherever the hell you were, and we'll have you on. Well, I want you to come on, tell the story a little more detail soon, so we'll do that maybe at the end of the week, whenever you have time. But anything coming up for you, Mike? Any shows you got going on? What's up?
So I'm going to have within the next couple weeks, all things laying the way they should. I'll have Doc Skinner on the show. He's going to come on and talk about ufology.
That's cool.
Of course. Yeah, it's been fun. I've wanted to have him on the show for better part of 3 years now, and it's just so happens that we're now able to link up that way, our schedules and so forth. Jim Goodall will join us one of these evenings here as well. I have someone from Saving Therapies. Hopefully she'll be on this Wednesday. It's going to be a very early show. They're in Dubai, which is 9 hours difference. Go ahead.
I forgot to talk about what happened to the light that got pulled out of the earth, my mom and dad's story. I told you about it, right?
I think you mentioned it, but I didn't get the details.
I told you yesterday what happened.
Did you?
Yeah, I said, oh, God, I got to tell you the story now. Anyway, I'll tell it real quick. Because that's right. I forgot, Moody. Thank you. So I mentioned the story the other night about how my parents bought this house that was on a ridge, and about 200 yards across the ridge on another ridge, the other side of this horseshoe ridge, there was a big tree, desert tree. They have thorns on them and a lot of crazy looking leaves that turn yellow when it gets hot, and it's hard to see through. But there was a light that was in this tree, and it kept getting brighter and brighter and brighter. Now, my parents moved there, and after like 3 or 4 weeks, it was starting to get bright that you could see it during the day. And I went over there on Thursday, Sunday, Thursday, Sunday, Thursday, and then Wednesday, they called me and said, they're taking the light out of the ground. And I said, what? The light, Richie, in the tree? The military's here. They've got Chinook helicopters. They're taking it out of the ground. And this is 11 o'clock at night, right? So they called thinking that the light was going to be brought my way south because that's the direction the helicopters left. But I never saw it. And I'm 42 miles south of them. And I was on my second story window with no obstructions. I didn't see them. And it's obvious because they lived in the McDowell Mountains, which are several thousand feet up. And the helicopters could have went south, but probably it could have dipped low enough I wouldn't have been able to see it. Could have turned, who knows. But I got a new piece of the story, on Mother's Day from my mother, because I finally said, I never asked you about the actual light that you saw. Were you able to see the light? She says, I wasn't able to see the light, but what I saw was this. It was in a box, and it was swirling around like it was in water, like it was alive, she said. Mm-hmm. She said, and it came out, and they had cables around it, and I said, how big was it? She goes, it was hard to tell. I couldn't see all the details, but I would say probably like this. Maybe she put her arms out pretty wide. And I said, wow. She says, Richie, it was so bright, though. Even though, it was nighttime, it lit up like it was daytime. But then once it came completely out of the ground and they were about to, go, the light turned off. Now, the interesting about this swirling light is that is the type of light that was described with the Phoenix lights. People looked up and each light seemed to be encased in the ship and was in a swirling type of motion. Like it's constant energy that's just everywhere and at every time. So that's the little extra detail about that, because my mom finally told me it was taken out, looked like they put a box around it. Couldn't see what the object actually was, but that's the story. It was swirling around in the box like it was in water. That's so cool.
Now, save for that last little detail, I do remember you, dictating this story to me. And one of the thoughts I had, even when you first expressed this, is that there have been many instances where people have witnessed anomalous lights in the hills. Okay. I mean, we go back to ancient culture and we can talk about this. Some of those people had definitions of what they thought it was. But, some of this would be moving very slowly across ridges or going into the earth, coming back out of the earth, sometimes moving erratically. And it just sounds like a scene out of the X-Files that the military was there pulling this out the way you tell this story. It's really curious, and it makes you wonder what it was that they said might have found there.
They all had like military gear on. There was no writing, no numbers or IDs on the helicopters. There were 3 Chinooks, my dad said, and one, I think he called it a patrol copter, just looked like a news copter or something. Oh, that's what he said. It was like one of those Vietnam helicopters, like back in the day, they looked weird, like real. There was very minimal, nothing to it. He said it was very odd, but all the neighbors came out. There was like 20 of those guys that were down in the gully telling everybody, stay in your homes, stay in your homes. So
this was a big to-do for the area.
Didn't make the news. Yeah, it was in a very, like, if you were to compare it to a place, you would compare it to Beverly Hills. It's that kind of location. And it's crazy what's going on. Nobody has a story like that. So, I got my parents talking about it for the documentary I'm making. It was pretty cool.
I like that, though. I mean,
It's a good story.
Advantageous are you to be in a place at that moment, right in your backyard? This is classic in respect to cases. I mean, the way that you're describing it. So,
well,
there's a reason it's
and
classic.
I have video. I have video of the light in the tree. Progressively getting brighter. Yeah, progressively you can see. I would go over there on a Thursday, then Sunday it was a little brighter, and then the next Thursday it was brighter, and it kept getting brighter and brighter and brighter. My thing is, it reminds me of a War of the Worlds. They've been buried underground for how long? It makes me wonder a lot about what we don't know. I pulled the satellite image of that location where the light was seen. And there was nothing, no mound of rocks, no door, nothing special, just desert. Unreal.
Curious.
Yeah, what a great story it is. And my parents had that experience seeing a swirling light, and the neighbors too. If I was in Arizona, I'd go interview those people. I know them. I know their neighbors. It's crazy.
That would be awesome.
But thanks, Mike. I got to get going. I'm starving. Starving, Marvin.
Well, thank you for having me on, Rich. It's always a wonderful time, my friend. And look forward to doing it again very soon.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. And, and I'm sure I'll talk to you very soon.
And yes, you will.
Probably tomorrow. All right, man. Have a good one. Most likely.
All right, thank you, everyone. And thank you, Rich. I'll talk to you later on.
All right there, Mike. We'll see you later, Nits. I got the last word. No, I'm just kidding. I still see him. He's laughing. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out tonight. I made the promise. I'm going to stick to it. I'm not trying to bring drama to the channel, so don't worry about me. Keep going on about that. The SOR and the scamby and the fraud. But thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Thank you, moderators and super chatters and newcomers and veterans. Everything you guys do keeps the show moving, keeps me motivated. So don't forget to come back tomorrow so we can have more fun. And it'll be a good one tomorrow. Thank you very much. What do we do over here? We do Truthology for you. Truthology for ufology. Have a great night and be safe, be friendly, and alien bless. Yeah, see that worked? I like the way that sounds. It's good. That's it. Bye-bye.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. God have mercy on your soul.
Control, this is Flight. We're tracking 3 fast-moving objects, origin unknown. 3, fast-moving objects, origin unknown. Control, this is flight. We're tracking 3, fast-moving objects, origin unknown.
Flight, this is Control. Do you still have a visual on the 3 objects?